Hey guys, now welcome to an in-depth review of the movie Street Trash. I've collected some notes on delivery, so I can't show you the back. Let's start. The building on fire scene was pretty hilarious. This happened right at the beginning. Basically, this practically is basically the building was on fire and a load of new people run down. There was a massive chase scene that was amazing, where he stole some, I believe, beer, whiskey, and the liquor store owner chased after him. Not only that, but there was also he made a car collision, and then he was also chased by a hobo who stole money. And then they sit on the stairs. The guy that stole the money gets beaten up. He jumps into a garbage compartment and lost all the money. And then he was smashed against the pavement, and this random guy stole the Viper. Now, this Viper basically just kills you. Let me just say, he became that and that. What he did was drunk it on the toilet, and he melted inside of the toilet. Later on, autopsy showed the full event of that. And the really funny part is when he's running up, when the Fred guy wants to go steal another one. What happens was he actually decided it'd be a good idea to push a disabled guy over as a distraction. Also, the effect of the melting is like a blue and purple gunk liquid, and then we meet the cop. And then we see the second melt, which happens after after he buys one and goes, you don't know how it is to be a job, and he bumps into the cop, and he gets threatened by the cop, and he gets up on that balcony, cracks it open, and chugs it, and he melts, and that's the first time you see the full effect of Viper. He starts melting, and it splashes on this guy's face, and kills anything that touched it. And then there was a really funny scene in which he decided to rob a store. Yes, there was a robbery in this film, and it was actually very funny. There was a really funny robbery. It was 10 minutes of him shoving it down. He roasted an old woman, saying, "Oh, you look like a wrinkly ass bitch. You fucking telltale-titted little bitch. Oh, what's your mouth?" Then there was that scene where they're autopsying to see the death. And the guy's hand was still on the toilet chain as he melted into it. Sorry if you guys can hear the dog. Then we see the second guy's skeleton. And then we go to a vision in which Rambo Bronson, it's a young boxer with Rambo, but this ain't going to be as long as Pet Sematary. There was a really funny part where this cop beat the shit out of this guy's goon, shoved him in the urinal, went all over him, and there's pink gunk. And he put his head in there, flushed it, and the guy went, "Huh? Ah!" And he ran out of the toilet. And then there was a lot of rape going towards the end. We had this Freddy guy had sex with the moth as the boss, but that was consensual. And then there was this fat man who was raped, and she died, obviously. Then someone peed on Bronson. Basically, Bronson's a badass. Peed on Bronson. He's got his penis in hand, got his meat cleaver type thing, and cut his penis off. And there was like a 5-minute segment where he's just chucking / kicking / running away at people running with his penis, people kicking it, people chucking it all over the place. And then there was the fat guy that raped the dead person, tried to rape this Chinese girl. It gets kicked and gets hit with a keyboard. The cop gets choked out by Bronson. And there was a hobo scene where the hobo was bullied. There's some other scenes like before. There was one where he was Bronson was on the car, and he was like, "Get him off the car." I was like, I fought in the Marines too. Grabbed him and chucked him through the window, first person. Pretty cool. Then there was also how the Viper was found, in which they pulled out like a Lost Ark type chest, cracked it open, and the Viper was there. It's been referenced as being the Hobo Holocaust. That's the best thing. That's the best thing. Oh, also the good news about this Blu-ray. Where's the Blu-ray? There it is. This Blu-ray, you get an intro by the director himself. And then towards the end, you get a couple more melt scenes. So the bully, Hobo, the one that was bullied, he was like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna drink alcohol." He downed it, and he became like a zombie at first. He was like trying to head to him as a zombie, and then he sort of started going into the wall and started melting back into the wall, and the whole wall was covered in purple and blue gunk. Yeah. There was also this guy that exploded. He was a fat guy. He drank it, and his chest started doing that. And there was a lot of fart noises, and then he went right over the place. And then there was a Vinny, the Meltbang. There was a post-credit. There was little credit scenes, and then where the mob boss, Vinny, I believe his name is, drunk the Viper, and he started melting. "Where's my balls?" And he was like, "Oh, I think they went down the stairs." Yeah, there was some funny ones. I'm trying to see some more points that I want to point out. There was the person that sold the liquor, drunk it, and he started melting. The CGI face, the thing you see there, was done really good in my opinion. For the time, this film was a very good film. Yeah. Oh, there was the end chase scene with Bronson, the badass, and Freddy chugs Viper on the man's face, and it starts melting that side of the face. He's like, "What the fuck? You throw me all over across your face?" And then he he tries to strangle him, beats the Chinese woman up, rolls down the stairs. But then his brother, Freddy's brother, gets this canister, bam, and it explodes his whole head, and his head goes flying. The last shot he gets is him looking up her skirt. And then obviously there's the mob fight scene. So that is my review on the film Street Trash. Very good film. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. The shoplifting scene was funny. The only problem is I think more people, the fat guy that should have died, and there should have been more Viper and less vape, you know what I mean? But like at the end of the day, it's a good film. If you're looking for B-tech, sort of B horror stories, not a big one, but this was only like £13. I'd recommend getting it. There's DVD for like £7, I believe. Get this, it's so good. 8 out of 10. Bye bye.